Good morning everyone, Liliana from Vanillandcanela here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It is Monday today, the start of this week. And let me tell you that my week started on a really good note. Okay, sorry, I just had to put my hair up. It's quite hot already. So anyway, this morning after dropping off Alex to the bus so he could go to school, I went into my local spa. You guys know near where I live, there's a little spa shop. It's called The Spa in Italy. So anyway, I went in there and I call that my local. I'm quite friendly with the people that work there, etc. Anyway, I noticed that one of the ladies who works there, she's not wearing her uniform as normal. I thought, oh, okay, that's different. I go about my business, get my bread, and I'm coming towards the till, and all the workers are there, and they're chatting away. And when they are chatting amongst themselves, I cannot understand a word, right? Because they're super quick. Anyway, I noticed that they're putting balloons behind the till where this lady works, and it says, happy birthday. So I asked the lady who's putting the balloons whose birthday it is, and she points to this lady that's not wearing her uniform. So I tap her on the shoulder and I say, auguri. I think that's how you say it, auguri. And she immediately smiles and says thank you, because I think that means happy birthday or means congratulations or something like that. Immediately she, smiled, thanked me, and she said, would you like a coffee? And I was like, okay. I noticed because the shop opens at 8 o'clock and Alex gets on the bus at 8 o'clock. So usually by like 8:02, I'm in the shop. So they're usually still setting up and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of the times they have coffee. So they offered me a coffee and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? An espresso, of course. And then she offered me some croissants, which by the way, in Italian you say cornetti. Cornetti or cornetto. Cornetto is one, cornetti is multiples. So it always makes me think of cornettos, the ice creams. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sure you all do. These, right? These to me, this is the Spa brand, but cornettos, right? So in Italy, cornetto or cornetti are little or big croissants, which by the way is a staple here for breakfast. I was like, oh no thank you, but they were like, oh please have a cornetto, a croissant. So I ended up having like a little croissant, and they proceeded to have this massive argument amongst themselves whether or not you eat the croissant before the coffee, after the coffee, or during the coffee. I could not understand what the real way of doing it was. I still don't know, but they were having like this massive argument. There was a lot of like this going on and this, and it was lovely. So they included me in that. And then I said to the lady, I hope you have a good day. Don't work too hard. She gave me a hug. How sweet is that? Now, listen, to me, Italian customer service on the surface is very rude. It's non-existent. I've mentioned this before on my channel. They don't make eye contact with you at the tills, in the supermarket. You go up to someone to ask for help and they look at you like you're putting them out, right? While in the UK, I'm used to, hello, how can I help? That kind of thing. Even if inside you're dying and you just want to go, you still have to customer service, right? Here is not the same. But if you make an effort, if you say something, it changes. So I've noticed that with my local. Now they call me in, they tell me what I should be having, the food that's fresh and all of that. I've become part of a local shop, if you know what I mean. Let me show you where we are. First of all, let me tell you, just keep going chatting. We had a very at-home weekend. Ozzy was not very well. some sort of cold, and he was sick yesterday. I think he was sick to get rid of the phlegm, you know, how it is. But slept a lot. Anyway, he's back to his perky self. He is here. Alex is gone to school. Paul's at work. Here I am. Let me show you the kitchen. So all the breakfast stuff is out. I had breakfast outside. The lemon curd is going down a treat. Might try and make a dessert with that. Anyway, I am gonna empty the dishwasher, reload it, put away all the stuff. This is the bread that I got today. Just picked up the fresh bread. Also got these little buns for the boys. These are really nice with just a little bit of butter and some ham. You know, I also pretty much run out of fruit. I think I have one apple in there and one at the bottom with the potatoes. But so I opened some of this pineapple just because I love fruit in my yogurt. This is the yogurt that I have. I had my chia seeds. Ozzy and I have that. Yeah, we have that with granola as always. Well, it's actually muesli, so put that there. Let me sort this out and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, done very quickly. The living room and dining room is very tidy-ish. You see there's a pot on the floor. Basically, I can't put anything that's pretty or breakable because, look how cute he looks. The top is from H&M and the shorts are from Little. You guys saw it the other day. Pamela, that's her name. Alex chose her name. Pamela has already done the vacuuming. Everything's looking ship-shape. So yeah. I do need to clean the bathroom, but I'm going to have a little sit down with my boy. You guys, I've just made some egg mayo and it is out of this world. Let me tell you what I did differently. What I usually do is I boil the eggs, dice the eggs, add salt, pepper, mayo, done. Today, I saw this on TikTok. I boiled the eggs, separated the egg yolks, added the egg yolks into the bowl, then added a bit of English mustard, some mayo. I did not add any salt. I don't think it needed it. Yeah, some mayo and a little bit of mayo. Mixed all of that together and then added the diced egg whites. Wow. Good morning, you guys. It's the next day. So I don't even know where I left you yesterday, but the boys decided to tag team me yesterday afternoon. The afternoon was just too much. Alex doesn't like doing his homework, so there's always a big hoo-ha about that. Ozzy's still sort of getting over this sickness and he wants to be outside the whole time, but it was like 30 degrees. So then he cries, and it was a whole thing. I could not wait for the day to finish, which it did. And here we are, it's the next day. So Alex at school, Paul's at work, and I just dropped off Ozzy to nursery. And on my way back, there's this greengrocer's that was recommended to me, and it's on the way back from dropping off Ozzy. And you guys, I've figured out that the best time to go is after that. It was just about like 8:15. There was no one there. They were putting the fresh stuff out. They actually open at 6:30 in the morning, which I think is amazing for Italy, because nothing here opens at 6:30 in the morning. I'm generalizing, please don't come for me, as Stephanie Harlow would say. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Let me show you what I got. I got some watermelon, got like this big slice, some bananas. I went for the green ones. I don't like them overly ripe. I got some tomatoes here. I'm gonna use these to make like tomato sauce, like on a bolognese or something. I have no idea if these are the right tomatoes for that. I'm just gonna go with it. I got 2 courgettes, zucchinis as they call it here. I also got cherries, you guys. Cherry. Look at that. Fresh cherries are one of my favorite. These were expensive. I'll tell you the prices in a minute. Got a big lettuce. Look how beautiful that looks. And some peaches. I noticed when I got home, one of them was like this. They were basically in a bucket. And I just said, oh yeah, I'll have a bucket. And yeah, this is what they look like. They look delicious, apart from this one. I'm gonna give it a wash and see if I can eat around it. But anyway, this is how much I spent. €13.63. Now, if you can see, there's a couple of things that were expensive. The cherries was €6 a kilo. They asked for 500 grams, so 3. Now, this €4. I think that's the peaches, man. Or is it this? Might be this. Bananas were $1.55. Bananas here are ridiculously expensive compared to the UK, I mean. So yeah, I got bananas. What's the 80 cent? I've just seen 80 cent. What is that about? 80 cent. Oh, I think that's the lettuce was 80 cents. Yeah, because he didn't weigh it. He just put it to the side. So yeah, this is everything I got. €13.63. What do you think? I mean, like I said, there's a couple of things. The cherries and that €4. That €4. It's saying that it's 3 kilos. I have a feeling it's this beast. Yeah, probably. So yeah. Anyway, so my plan is, first of all, have some breakfast. I'm starving. Then put away the vegetables, give them a wash and all that. Actually, my dishwasher has a fruit cleaning thing, so I might try and use that. Quick tidy up, make the beds, all of that. I'm trying to decide, and I'll see how it goes, whether or not I want to go for the coffee morning that the Brit community has got this morning. I probably will go. Here's the problem, right? It's 10 to 12, okay? And it's literally like a minute drive from where Ozzy goes to nursery, right? So 10 to 12, I then, obviously it's too early to pick up Ozzy. So then I drive back home, which is a good 10 to 12 minute drive. And then I don't even know, like 40 minutes later, I drive back to pick up Ozzy. It's a lot of like wasted petrol and time. So I need to think about what I'm gonna do. I also wanted to tell you something. You guys know, if you have kids, or if you've ever had kids, even if you did, you probably know how expensive childcare is in the UK. I want to tell you how much I pay for Aussie. So Aussie goes 2 days, goes from 8 till 1 on those 2 days. That includes food. You have to take your own nappies, and I think they provide the wipes and all of that jazz. And you take their bottle of water, and they provide fresh water, of course, and they provide food. They provide breakfast at 9:30, and then lunch at 12 o'clock, which is homemade. You know, that's someone that comes in and cooks for all the children. So it's always like lovely, lovely stuff that Aussie doesn't want to eat, but whatever, it's provided. For those 2 days, I pay a month 238 euros, which is £215. I don't think that's bad. Tell me what you think. So yeah, anyway, let's have some breakfast. I am starving. Okay, so I've washed the vegetables. Check out the water. I've just got water and vinegar in there. So I left them for about 15 minutes and then rinse them, and now they're going to dry here. I'm going to clean, get rid of this water, put some more water in, and then I'm going to wash all of that salad. So the salad has been taking a bath for about 15 minutes. That time I've sort of prepped the watermelon. So now I'm going to pull it all out, cut it, get it ready to be spinned in my salad spinner. There you go. Of all that massive salad, this is what I actually am going to eat. And look at this water, you guys. So satisfying. Okay, guys, so I'm in my room. I've just made the bed. You guys see that? That's all our medications. It lives inside this wardrobe. It's a mess. But I have this unit in here, and I think, well, I've been wanting to do it for ages, organising it so the medication fits in here. So I'm going to do that now. Decided to prep dinner. These are chicken thighs and just potatoes, and I covered them. I use this adobo all-purpose and paprika because that's my favorite, with a bit of oil, coated everything. I'm gonna put some aluminium foil, put it in the fridge, and then I can just put it in the oven later on.